Üdvözlök mindenkitől itt a Dogma 2 végigjátszásában, folytassuk is ott, ahol abba hagytuk. Mink van itten nekünk? Ez mi? Adjuk oda Claudiának. Nyilunk most nincs, amit oda tudunk adni. Jó. Hát akkor viszont most csináljuk azt a küldét, mivel nincsen izénk.
Onward to Vernworth Castle. Could you come over here?
What shall I do?
Time to hit the sack. Will someone do aught about this?
Too quiet here for my liking.
Erre fele kell jönni elvileg.
Here at last. Have no fear.
Restricted, there are some locations that enter off limits and others to which entry has specific times of day. For instance, if a guard catches you on the
Here, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You are the Arisen, yes?
Igen.
The captain gave me your description.
Én vagyok
Follow
az.
me!
Oh. Azt mondta, hogy kövessük.
I cannot help but be wary of all I've seen. I'm in fine.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Is someone there? I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Kapcsoljuk már ezt a izét.
Dull days for us are assigned all
Mi a küldetésünk itt? This is a split slip into the palace through the...
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Cannot help but it's strange. Pines used to light up. Interesting.
Dull days for us are assigned all is well.
Szerintem nem jó helyen vagyunk.
I'd sooner stay out. My sword arm could use some work. I'd kick just about anywhere. My sword arm could use some work. The soldiers need better training. Not sure why I'm patrolling, if I'm honest. Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. Such
Hát ezt nem tudom. Nem az. szerintem így. Így állt meg az idő.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other go, pray, be cautious.
Who's there?
Valahol egész felfele kell menni.
Townsman. All for it. Cut my teeth in a real battle. I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible. A real battle? I'll prove my worth.
Az mit állottam úgy, mint pucol a lakodalomba? Mellett le kellett volna mennem. És itt felfele.
Who's there?
Hey, Sven.
Keep your voice low. Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me.
Jó van, csendben
Could it be
leszek.
that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray
Disa az
forgive me
anyukad?
for not telling you sooner. 'Twas
Jó van,
never
abban nem
my
mondtad el.
intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. That is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
Jó van, most már együtt vagyunk, jó van.
My word, You mean to say that you are the true Arisen?
Én vagyok a
The
valódi
sovereign
Horizon,
currently
igen.
residing in the palace is a pretender.
Igen, ő
Could
csak
Mother
egy
have had a
vitorló.
hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll would clear my head.
Most mi a küldetésünk? Hogy? Riportoljunk vissza. Az nagyon jó.
I'm in fine faculty. I'd sooner stay out of battle where it costs
tiring being so alert all day long.
So stiff after a day's patrol.
Well, at last.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Good to see you, Master.
Na, itt vannak segédek.
Only person I believe in is myself.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you?
Hát te ki vagy?
Oh, to think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen.
Milyen gyűjtő
If
vagy,
only my
bátyám?
collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Bakbatar. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's
Vár valami
completion.
kollekciót.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Jó, jó, csak most nem azt csináljuk. Nem ezt akartam. Tira-dira-dira-dira-rom. Hát ez rosszabb. Az is rosszabb. Várj, ezt adjuk oda izének.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
Szépen beosondunk a palotába. Hősünk beakadt.
Well met, sir. Always sets me to think.
Na, hol van a kapitánya?
Not sure why I'm patrolling. The rules at your deck. I'd fight better if I had an owl to keep me warm.
Cső,
Greetings, Your
kapitány.
Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Persze.
You will want to hear this. 'Tis information of great import. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Okidoki.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Na, mi bajod van?
How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office?
Persze.
This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these schemes run deep.
Ez mi nem bizonyít semmit, azt mondja.
To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
Weekstone, meg 6500
That's
izé.
odd.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Mesélj a
Of all those who serve the
regisztrátusról.
Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Right, just follow me.
Jó, de most nem ezt fogjuk csinálni, nyugodjál le, nyugodjál le. Hanem...
We've arrived, but not so our quarry. Can it be we've mistaken the hour of our meeting?
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp and set out again later.
Na valahol mulassuk akkor az időt el.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I? Always a pleasure.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain...
Hi! Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Intuition, I should say. You're not from round here, are you?
Minden valahogy utazó vagyok,
Have you
igen.
seen many places?
Nagyon sok helyet láttam,
How
bátya.
I envy you. This city is all I know.
Csak ezt a várost
I
ismered?
long to learn more of the outside world, but
Sokat tanult a külső világról, de az ugye nem engedi sehova.
she's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond
Azt
the
mondja, hogy
palace
milyen
walls.
veszélyes a paluta falain kívül.
That only
De
makes
csak
me question her
megkérdőjelezi.
judgment all the more. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must
Nagyon
be
ki akar
fraught
menni
with
kalandozni.
uncertainty, subject to harsh conditions. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. I almost forgot. Here, I
Hozzám
brought
pénz,
more of
bizony.
the money I owe you. I should have the remainder
Következően
ready
már
by
ki fogja
our
fizetni
next
az
meeting.
összes tartozását.
My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Jó.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller?
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. But it's clear this storytelling's got little to do with his wealth. So where's he get his coin then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be he's involved in something untoward, eh?
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by
Nézzük meg, hogy mit csinál addig.
storyteller. And should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blind.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
No mountain would outlast its end.
Lett mellettünk még egy izé.
So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who knew.
Show you how to do a Beggar's Tale quest in the game in Vernworth. Vernworth is the first major town that you get to in the game, and you'll find the beggar right in the middle by the statue where you literally cannot miss it. Essentially what you need to do is watch the beggar as he goes on about his day, and you're going to wait until roughly just before it gets like late afternoon where he decides to leave and you have to follow him. So unfortunately you are going to have to stand here and wait for him to actually leave, so just keep listening to him ramble about this nonsense for ages. You'll see he will eventually walk off when he doesn't continue his story again, and this is where you will just follow him through the entire, town. Just track him. You'll see he'll meet his poor wife over there at the bar, Selena. The location of this tavern, by the way, is right over here, so if you actually do want to try skipping the time of day if he's not at the fountain, you can try and make your way to the tavern to see him.
Ezt nézni kell végig, ameddig dumál.
Needless to say, was the father of Hausberg.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain.
Hát igen, ez most itt végig kell hallgatni egész nap, míg ez dumál.
No mountain would outlast.
Érdekes küldetések.
So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkham, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky.
Nem tudjuk nézni az időt, mi? Az íjász le kell ezt cserélni, mert csak 15-ös szintű.
Our hero often forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no sitting, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Hoppá, megindult.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Miért váltottál át? Te? Mondta neked valaki, te? Nézzük majd, mit csinál a bátyja.
Can't put a price on peace and
Can't
quiet.
complain, mind.
Valami egy bátyjája. Nem is kellett olyan sokat rávárni. Hála Istennek.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Akkor ne gondolj rá, nénye.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I don't like it dead on my feet. I want to go home. Much to do yet.
I'll claw out his eyes.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Gyere nekem, jányom,
I'll
gyere
collect
nekem.
that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Each day's harder to bear than the last.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Not my kind
It's
of
been a hard
place,
day.
this.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more fortunate fool in the city, I have yet to meet him.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer.
Interested in my wares? Bread on the table. Go on, have a look.
Careless fools.
It's been a hard day.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table. Interested in my wares?
Itt is itt fog állni.
Lots to do. Precious little
Go on, have a look.
Ain't gonna make any coin here.
Life's been pretty
Lots
kind
to do.
to me.
Precious little
I dare not showcase a performance unperfected.
Interested in my wares? I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to do ages. You'll see here through the entire, town. Just track him to where he leaves the tavern roughly at nighttime. So essentially, now you have to wait roughly around the same amount of time until it's nighttime for him to leave the bar. You can see here, he'll say the hour has grown late. Hilda's going to have his hide. Who's Hilda? So we're going to follow him now, and he's going to make his way to his house. And this is roughly just...
Egész estig itt kell rá várni.
Have a look.
Sets my thoughts down. Ease my mind of it.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Interested in my wares?
Itt vagyunk a tavernába, kocsmába.
Lots to do. Precious naught can cure our desire for oblivion.
37 000 aranyunk van.
This headache's driving me up the waters.
Go on, have a look. Life's been pretty kind to me.
A brisk walk ought to ease my mind of its burdens.
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
Interested in my wares?
Nem érdekelnek, csak a tolvajt akarom megnézni, hogy hova megy.
Another day, another adventure.
Go on, have a look.
Could barely drag my
This
ass
is
out of
nice
bed.
place, the more the merrier.
Living's hard.
I'd sooner not miss out on getting home.
Interested in my wares?
Damn nobles do
Well,
nothing.
I'd best
Get
get
to
to work.
sweetmeats and ale.
All three.
I mustn't get
Stomach's not
complacent.
raining.
What you
Like
need is a new
lavender
skill.
Go on, have a look. Got to think about what's
Crowds make for easy pickings.
I pity fine fat content.
Interested in my wares? Got to work if I'm to put bread on the
The
table.
things I could do with an ox cart full of gold.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
Na, ma azért úgy látom, hogy lassan kezd alkonyodni.
Not my kind of place, this.
All that fuss and nary a coin to show for it.
Tad rowdy, but I shan't complain. My grey matter.
Interested in my wares? Sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Ain't gonna make any coin here.
All this hustle and bustle has been better. Is a vice of less.
Go on, have a look.
Come on!
Work if
Sötétedik.
Interested in my wares? I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Time to be heading home. This job better be worth it. Oh, this will go on. Have a look. I'm in fine fettle today.
I end up feeling interested in my wares? A day of rest.
Puts me in the mood for a song. Only fools walk into peril.
Játékot se láttam még, úgyhogy úgy adok is, hogy várni kell valakire.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Lots to do and precious little time.
Na, mindjárt remélem megindul.
Go on, have a look. Suppose I'd best be heading home.
Perhaps a stroll through town.
The things I could do with an ox cart full of gold.
Interested in my wares? Suppose I'd best be heading home.
All this hustle and bustle
All
puts
that
me right
fuss
at home.
and nary a coin to show for it.
Csávókám, induljál már megfele.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Go on,
Look at
have a look.
Bunch of careless fools.
This is my sort of place, the more the merrier.
Time to be heading home.
Interested in my wares?
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
Na, nézzük hova fut.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
What should I do?
How are we arrived with such worn out gear?
Hova megy ez fel?
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
És most ilyenkor mi van? És most be van zárva az ajtó. Olyankor mit csinálok?
After it gets dark, you'll see he'll head into this house over here, and he's going to lock the door. Which means, yes, the door's locked. You'll now have to keep an eye on this house until he leaves. The location of this house is going to be...
Most a házat kell figyelni, addig még ki nem jön. Ja. Elmegy a felvétel, öcsém, ezzel az egy questtel.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
Azon a semmiből jött elő az a karakteró.
Over here in the common quarter, of course you came up from the slums like this and you went through the alleyway and then we came like this down here onto this pathway looking at this house over here, which is the house that we're, looking at. You'll see Albert will leave the house and you'll head down the road and this time you'll leave the house unlocked.
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
You can give it to Albert himself, the big.
Elindult.
All my days were so tranquil.
Hogy áttöltözött-e?
There's much needs doing.
Várjál, mit mondott a csávó? Menjünk már vissza.
Is actually open. We can go ahead and go into the house. This happens about like 5 to 10 minutes after you first walked in here. And then you can go ahead and pick up the beggar's garbs. Now there's 3 options that you can do with this beggar's garb. You can give it to Albert himself, the beggar, and he will give you about 5,000 gold. You can give it to his wife Hilda, and she will give you like 3 onyx, like kind of like gemstones that you can sell for I think 2,400 each. Or you can give this to his other wife, Selena, at the tavern, who will kill him and give you 3,000 gold. So I guess you get to pick what you do with it. You'll see your map will have been updated as long as you have the quest tracked. You'll have 2 locations, right?
Vissza kell menni a házhoz.
Always another errand to see to.
Somehow my feet
Hova delivereljük? 2 helyre is lehet. Tavernába. Meg a Baldwin Estate-be. Menjünk a tavernába.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
I'm sure I can handle this. Naught of ever happens here, anyhow.
What should I do?
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Mert mit mond a quest? Hildának vagy Szelindának kell adni. Ó, majdnem belestem az árokba.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say.
Hi, sir. What I can do for you? What? You mean to say my Albert's a noble and has only been pretending to be a beggar?
Igen, csinálja.
That can't be true. Earning a
Valójában egy
living in the
nemes.
slums isn't easy, but Albert and I, we promised each other we'd try our hardest to make ends meet. We've been working toward that all this time. And you're saying to
Jól elbaszott. Igen, ez hazugság.
I don't want to believe such madness, but nor can I deny that these garments are my husband's. Pray, tell me where you found them. I must see this for myself.
Lehet, hogy néhány nappal később meg kell látogatni. Úgyhogy az most egyenlő függőben van. Szóval kell vinni. Alig mutat valamit. Csú, erre lefele hely. Hát egyenlőre messze van, úgyhogy akkor nem azt csináljuk. Hanem ezt
I'm
fogjuk
afraid I
csinálni.
cannot escort you beyond the castle entrance, Master. We will have to part ways till you emerge.
Na, innen fogjuk folytatni, gyermekeim, az Úrban. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok velem. Sziasztok!